What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming you guys with another video. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who came out for my live stream. My first live stream in quite some time. Thank you guys who all came through. That was definitely a lot of fun. Talk with you guys, man. Chat with you guys live, and I'm just very happy to be able to do that again. On my mobile device. So thank you guys who came through. I truly do appreciate that. My goal is to make live streams a weekly thing on this channel. Do one at least once a week, It just all depends on my schedule, of course, but they will be a regular occurrence on this channel again. So thank you to everybody that came through for the live stream. I might do another one tomorrow evening. Just all depends on what happens with my truck. If we'll see about we'll see about all that going on with my truck. But if I don't do one tomorrow evening, I'll probably do one this weekend or something. But thank you guys again for coming through for the live stream. And the next one I do will definitely be longer for sure. But I'm coming at you guys because I was looking at DraftKings, and they put together a list of 4 coaches and their odds of winning Coach of the Year 2019. Doug Pederson, of course, being one of the coaches that they mentioned that they have on their list. I'm gonna read the 4 coaches, or 3 coaches other than Doug Pederson. I'm gonna read these coaches' names, and I'm gonna read the odds that DraftKings has them at. And of course, afterwards, I'm gonna give you my bold prediction. My bold prediction is that Doug Pederson will be Coach of the Year in 2019. But here's the list right here. DraftKings has Freddie Kitchens, who is the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns. They gave him a plus 900 odds to win Coach of the Year. They gave former Eagles offensive coordinator Frank Wright, who is now the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. He has a plus 1,000 odds of being Coach of the Year. Eagles head coach Doug Pederson is at 1,400 odds of being Coach of the Year. And Bill Belichick, the New England Patriots head coach, has a 1,400 plus odds of being Coach of the Year. Now, like I said, my bold prediction here, man, Doug Pederson will be Coach of the Year. 2017, Doug Pederson should have been the Coach of the Year. I don't care what anybody say. I really don't give a damn. I hear these Ram fans. I hear just a lot of people that don't want to give Doug Pederson his props, his credit for that 2017 season. The way that he kept the thing together when Carson Wentz went down was truly remarkable. Simplifying the playbook to keep the team winning with Nick Foles out there. He should have been Coach of the Year for that long. Doug Pederson was robbed of Coach of the Year in 2017. He truly was. Sean McVay should have not won Coach of the Year over Doug Pederson. I don't give a damn what anybody has to say, man. Sean Payton should not have won Coach of the Year that year. Doug Pederson was robbed of that award. Now, 2019, my bold prediction, like I said, Doug Pederson gets that Coach of the Year award that he should have been had. 2019, I'm expecting a humongous year for the Eagles. Carson Wentz coming back. Carson Wentz is healthy, no longer wearing that brace. We just gave Carson Wentz the big money. We just gave him the big money. He's paid. He's settled in as our franchise quarterback. No knee brace. Carson Wentz is going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder. We all know that. He wants to silence the doubters, man. The doubters that have been saying that that he doesn't have, that he's done. He's injury prone. He'll never be the same again. That Carson Wentz wants to silence these doubters. I never questioned my belief in Carson Wentz whatsoever. I still do believe in Carson Wentz, and I believe in 2019 he's going to go out there and he's going to absolutely dominate, absolutely dominate the league. And I believe that the duo, the head coach quarterback duo with Carson Wentz and Doug Pederson is going to be on full display. Doug Pederson was the right guy to hire to mentor a young quarterback in Carson Wentz. And I believe in 2019, the Eagles are going to be one of the best, if not the best team in the league. I think the Eagles are going to dominate the league next year. Absolutely dominate the league. You look at our schedule going into next season, there's no reason for us not to dominate. Look at that schedule and tell me why the Eagles should not be a first or second seed in the playoffs next year. Give me a reason by looking at that schedule as to why the Eagles should not be. Doug Pederson has I don't know what Doug Pederson has to do to get his respect. He has proven time and time again that he is one of the better head coaches in the league. There's only a few coaches I put ahead of him. Of course, Bill Belichick being one of those. Of course, you can't put anybody above Bill Belichick. But there's only so many coaches I would put ahead of Doug Pederson. Doug Pederson is a let's say top 5 head coach in the NFL. He's a top 5 head coach in the NFL, and he deserves the respect, and he deserves to be the coach of the year. And I think 2019, with the season that I'm expecting the Eagles to have, I think that Doug Pederson absolutely is going to win that coach of the year. He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. Being the first coach in Eagles history to capture that Lombardi Trophy is very special. The man alone is a legend of Philadelphia. He never has to pay for anything in the city of Philadelphia for what he's done for this franchise. Now, I will admit that I was not the biggest fan of the Doug Pederson hire. I did not like the hire whatsoever when we hired him back in 2016. I'd say, oh, here we go, Andy Reid, Andy Reid protege, whatever. A guy that learned on Andy Reid, but he has proven that he is not, that he is his own coach. Andy Reid was obviously his mentor or whatever. He spent most of his career with Andy Reid, but he has proven that he is definitely his own man, his own coach. And he's done something that Andy Reid could not do in Philadelphia or in Kansas City, and that's win that Lombardi Trophy. Doug Pederson, like I said, is one of the better coaches. I'm tired of the disrespect that he continues to get. I'm proud to admit that I was wrong with him. I was wrong about him. He is the only coach from that 2016 hire class that is still around the NFL today. Well, that's still with the team they were hired by in that 2016 coaching hire. Doug Pederson has definitely earned my respect, and I know he's earned the respect of Eagle fans. Obviously, win the Super Bowl for us, he's definitely earned that respect. But 2019, man, I'm expecting big things, man. I'm expecting this offense to be flowing, absolutely flowing. I expect them to be on the road. I expect them to tear through the league. And obviously, the great coaching of Doug Pederson is going to lead them. And what I love about Doug Pederson, is that he's not afraid to take shots, man. He's not afraid to be aggressive. And that's what I love about him. When he played against Bill Belichick in Super Bowl 52, he was not afraid to go at Bill Belichick. He was not afraid to throw something at Bill Belichick that Bill Belichick could not expect. That would not expect. He was not afraid to throw something to surprise Bill Belichick. And that's what you gotta do when you beat Bill Belichick, man. Doug Pederson outcoached Bill Belichick in that Super Bowl. Rival fans or whoever can say what they want to say, but Doug Pederson simply outcoached the great Bill Belichick in Super Bowl 52. And last season, with all these damn injuries, man, with all these injuries that happened to this team, Doug Pederson and his great coaching was able to get things turned around, and the Eagles were still able to get to the playoffs and win a playoff game. So Doug Pederson is definitely one of the better head coaches in the league. He was robbed of that MVP award, and he needs to be given that MVP award. And I think next season the Eagles are going to have their best season yet. I think it's going to be better than the 2017 season. You ask Spunky, why? How can it be better than the Super Bowl winning season? Well, the reason why I say that is because I believe that the Eagles' offense is going to be even more explosive. I believe that the Eagles' defense is going to be even better than that 2017 defense. And I believe Carson Wentz, most importantly, Carson Wentz is going to stay healthy. Carson Wentz is going to stay healthy, and he's going to lead this team to a second Lombardi Trophy. My bold prediction, like I said, Doug Pederson will be the 2019-2020 Coach of the Year. That's my bold prediction. He deserves it. He should have gotten it in 2017. I still call bullshit on that. Nothing against Sean McVay. I think Sean McVay is a great young coach. The way he turned around the Rams so quickly, I give him his respect. I give him his props, his respect. But bottom line is that he is no Doug Pederson. Doug Pederson is the better coach. Doug Pederson is 2-0 against Sean McVay, and I he's going to win the Coach of the Year next year. That's just my honest opinion. That's my bold prediction. He will win MVP next season Coach of the Year next season, because this team is going to have this team right. When I look at this Eagles team, man. I see a dynasty in the making. I'm not just saying that to blow smoke up your ass. I honestly see a dynasty in the making. I see a team that's going to be very good, that's going to be dominate the league for many years to come. That's my honest opinion. That's my honest opinion, man. I'm not just saying that just to say that because I'm an Eagle fan. I just look at the talent on this team, and I look at the youth on this team overall, man. And there's no reason why this team should not be dominate the league for many years to come. Doug Pederson being the leader as the head coach. Doug Pederson is a guy that the players on this team obviously love playing for. He's a player's coach, which Chip Kelly was not. These guys love to play for Doug Pederson, and they go out there, they bust their ass, and they play hard for Doug Pederson. And I expect that to be the same thing in 2019 and beyond. Doug Pederson, like I said, should have been coach of the year in 2017-18 for the way he quickly turned his team around as a coach and got the team to the playoffs despite, got this team to the playoffs and still won the Super Bowl despite his franchise quarterback Carson Wentz going down. He won the Super Bowl with a backup quarterback in Nick Foles, who I wish well in Jacksonville, by the way. And the following season, the franchise quarterback goes down again. When Nick Foles, they're able to make a run at the end of the season. And when it looked like playoffs were out of the question, they were able to make a run. They were able to get to the playoffs and win a playoff game. Doug Pederson deserves more respect than what a lot of the media gives him. He has proven without a shadow of doubt that he is one of the better head coaches in the NFL. Top 5 is where I place him at. There's only so many coaches that I will place above Doug Pederson, Bill Belichick being one of them. But 2019, like I said, my bold prediction is that Doug Pederson will win Coach of the Year over Freddie Kitchens, Frank Reich, Bill Belichick, or whoever else is in that category. Doug Pederson will be Coach of the Year in 2019-20 season. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tell me what you guys think. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.